Hi there folks, so I'm just going to do a short video right now going over a couple of basic things. Namely, I want to look at percentages and go over VAT or value added tax, which is a type of tax which in Ireland is put on the sale of any goods or services. So, well, let's just start with percentages, okay? So first thing you have to remember about percentages is that percentage means per 100. So all we're doing with percentages is we're describing something in terms of 100. Why? Because our brains are really good at breaking things up into blocks of 10, and 100 is 10 blocks of 10. Okay? That's basically it. Now, so, next thing we have to consider, alright, is, okay, some really simple, quick ways to calculate percentages. So if I wanted to get 8% of something, say of 200 euros, well, 8% is equal to 0.08. So what we can simply do is multiply 200 by 0.08. Okay? 16. Now you would have been shown other ways to do this, so it would be told, well, if we divide 200 by 100, we get 2 euros, which is 1%, and then multiply 2 by 8, we get 16, which is 8%. It's another way we could do it, okay? But this is just a simpler, quicker way, where we use decimalization to convert our percentages into decimals to very quickly and easily get our value, okay? So now let's say I wanted to get an 8% increase, okay? Okay, well, that means I have, if it's an increase, I've got 100%, which is my original, plus an additional 8%, okay? So I have 108%, okay? So 108% is the same as 1.08. So going back to original example, if I were to multiply 200 by 1.08, lo and behold, I'd get 216, because that is our 200 euros, or 100%, or 1, plus the 16, 8%, which we already discovered 8% of 200 was 16, okay? So there's very, very simple ways to get these kinds of things, all right? So let's say I had, I don't know, let's say we're told we have a sale on, okay? And in a sale, something is being charged at a price of, I don't know, 320 euros. I'm just really making up numbers off the top of my head here. So these are not the neatest, nicest numbers, okay? So that's our sale, okay? And it was, actually no, let's ignore that. I'm going to look at another simple idea, okay? Let's say if I had, let's say I'm selling an item, okay? Okay, so let's say I'm selling a jacket for 483 euros, and my profit was 15%, okay? So that means this jacket that I'm selling for 418 euros is equal to the cost price for me buying it off my supplier, which is 100%, plus my profit, okay, which is 15%, okay? All right, so 483 euros is equal to 115% of the cost price. So if I want to find out what the original price was, and remember 115 is 1.15 as a decimal, 483 divided by 1.15 is 420. That's how much it cost me to get my jacket off my supplier. Okay, so fairly straightforward. Okay. So, and now let's look, I just want to look through another example of this, of sales and deductions and stuff like that. Okay, so let's say in a sale, we have a jacket, okay, and it's 350 euros, okay, and that's including a 30% reduction. So 30% decrease in the sale is 350 euros, okay? Well, that means 350 euros is equal to 70% of the original sale price. Okay? Original sale price. So 350 is equal to 70%. Okay? So, if I want to get the original sale price, so if 350 euros is equal to 70%, I've got two ways I could do this. If I divide 350 by 70, I get 1%, which is 5. Okay, and then times that by 100 would give me 100%. Or I can just divide by the decimal. Okay. So, two different ways to do the same sum. Okay, both are valid, and the difference between them is this is your traditional method. Divide to get 1%. Normally you'd say, but you'd say in the last example divided by 100 to get 1%. Well, yeah, but in the last example, or in previous examples you would have worked with, you would have started off with your normal total. We didn't start off with the total this time, we started off with a reduction on the total, because it was a sale. So it was 30% off, so this amount was 70% of our original. So if this is equal to 70% to get 1% divided by 70. If this had been equal to 100% to get 1%, we would have divided by 100. So our traditional method to get 1% first, so we divide by 70 because it was equal to 70%, times by 100 gives our total. Or our quicker decimal way, change 70% to a decimal, 0.7, and divide, and it gives us our 500. Okay? So, now I just want to very quickly talk a little bit about VAT. So VAT, as I said, is a tax that is added to the sale of goods or services. Value added tax. Okay? It's approximately 20%. It varies from year to year. Budgets from the government, they can increase or decrease the VAT. And different products, by the way, have different VAT rates. So some things have a VAT of 20%, some have a VAT of 13%, some have a VAT of 4%. Some things have no VAT. Children's clothes, for example, have no VAT. That's why children's clothes are cheaper, okay? So, approximately 70%, or 20%, okay? So, let's say I've got myself, a tablet device, okay? And it costs me 250 euros from my supplier. Okay, and I want to have a profit of 10%. My VAT is 20%. How much is this final sale price? Well, if I want to get my profit 10%, I could find 1/10 and add it on, or just multiply by 0 or 1.1. Why? Because with my profit added on, it's 110% of the original, because it's the original plus your 10% profit. So if I multiply 2.5 by 1.1, it's the same as getting that, okay? 275 euros, okay? Now we also have to add on VAT. So same thing again, VAT is 20%, so I'm going to multiply by 1.2 because it's added on, okay? So after I add on my profit, and after I add on my VAT, the tablet's now cost me 330 euros. Alright, so let's look at some other examples. So let's say I've got a games console, okay, and it's 615 euros, including VAT, at 23%. So 615 is equal to 123% of whatever my cost price, probably plus my percentages, okay? So 615 divided by 1.23 is going to give me how much it costs before VAT is added on, 500 euros. because I want to divide it, see what was it, okay? That would be how we would get that, okay? So this is how much it costs me after my profit has been added on. So whenever I'm doing VAT, as I said, it's just another type of percentage. If you're adding it on, you multiply by 1 point whatever your VAT is. It's usually about 20%, so it'll be 1.2, or if it's 23%, 1.23, and that will straight away give you your answer with your VAT, okay? If I have VAT already added on, and I want to figure out what was it before that, you have to remember that VAT added on means it's 100 plus whatever percentage of the original cost price. So if I VAT on 21%, and they say this is the price including VAT, that's 121% of the original cost price. So you just divide by 121, multiply by 100, or divide by 1.21, straight away gives you your answer, okay? So this is, as I said, it was a short video, gone over some of the basics of percentages. The trick with these is get comfortable with converting between percentage and decimal. Speeds it up greatly, and you can get your answers in one line of calculation. So I hope this helped. Talk to you all soon. Keep up the good work. Thanks and goodbye.